You broken, boy?
Don't think so. How about yourself?
Damn beast ruined me leg. Other than that, well, me bits are working. Say, how long have we been here?
Couple of days, maybe weeks, I don't know. Darkness makes time a tricky thing to deal with.
That it does. Shame, that.
What's that?
Man as young as yourself waiting for death.
I've seen enough of this wretched thing we call life.
Aye, it's not all bad. Family's nice. Surely you've got one of those. Of course, sometimes you want to strangle him, but at the end of the day, you love them all the same. All right. Not in a joking mood. Understood. Say, I've seen you about on the ship. What's your name, lad?
What's it matter?
Just want to know whose voice I'll be hearing in me last moments.
What? You planning on dying already?
Well, I just might if you keep up like this.
Guess I should keep talking then.
Aha! He's human after all. Ever thought suicide would be the topic to produce a smile?
How would you do it?
Pardon?
I'm sure you would try to make it quick.
I'm not sure I appreciate the nature of this conversation given our circumstances, boy.
Course not, man. So what would you rather discuss?
Seems I've won the lottery in terms of who to survive a disaster with.
You have no idea.
Look, I ain't mean to offend you. I was just looking for a bit of company, so I'll leave you be.
All right, Charlie. You want to talk? We can talk.
No, I know what type you are. I won't let you play me for a fool.
Really? I'm sorry. This whole situation has got me down. Seems as though I don't deal with stressful situations same as you. I've got some stories, if you want to hear them. It might help take my mind off of things.
All right. But if this is just a mean trick, I'll rip me other leg off here and beat you with it.
I promise. It's just a story.
What are we in for?
A ghost story. You believe in them?
Banshees, maybe, but ghost stories are for the living to cope with. I find them good fun, but not much to cling to as gospel.
Oh, they're just as real as you and I.
What makes you say that?
I see them.
First you're as tight-lipped as a clam, mean as me wife, sweet as a bird. And now you're cracking jokes left and right. You're quite the fellow.
Do you want to hear the story or not?
Okay. Seeing as it's straight from the source, this better be good. I'm done laughing. I understand a showman has to set his stage.
All right, you geezer. We begin with the widowed mother. There once was a widowed mother and a daughter of 7. Life was simple. They made each other smile. Together, they completed each other. The mother cared for her child, and the child cared for the mother in more ways than she could ever understand. Eventually, the mother grew lonely, in a way that only adults grow lonely. She lacked the touch of a fellow, and did that fellow arrive? That fellow came in the form of a 35-year-old rustabout. He treated the mother with care at first, but never was fond of the child. She, of course, was blind to it all, claiming love at first sight. He served his purpose to the mom just long enough to get a hold of her valuables and such. And just as quickly as she had met him, he vanished, leaving only his gambling debts behind.
Fucking prick. Unfortunately, a tale all too common in these times.
Aye. Got a family back on the island?
A wife, a lad, and 2 pups. Never thought myself the family type, but those snuggles do you in. How about yourself?
Just me.
Sorry about that. Something to aid the situation? Damn beast took me leg, but not the puff.
No, thank you. I keep away from the stuff.
Stone cold you are. Suit yourself. It's here if you want it. All right, then. Go on with your story.
About a week after the fella left, the government sent them an eviction notice. Mother grew ill with syphilis and had only 4 marks to her name. The daughter, frightened, confused, wanted to help her mom by any means necessary. Alas, to no avail. In her mother's last moments, she pulled her daughter close and whispered these words into her ear.
Find him, blind him, tie him to a pole and break his fingers to splinters. Drag him to a hole until he wakes up naked, clawing at the ceiling of his grave.
Holy shit! Sounds like quite the woman.
That she is.
You said you see ghosts and such.
Mm-hmm.
And assuming you got this tale from this lady ghost,
Yes.
do you see her now?
She comes and goes. Now, entirely alone, the girl dedicated her entire life to finding this man. Took her 15 years to track him down to the general area of a small fishing town. There, she took odd jobs, but the one that ended up being the most fruitful was at a priory. There, amongst the nuns, she tended to the vestry, eavesdropped on confessions. But never once, within those holy walls, did her mind stray from the thought of revenge.
Oh, she is on this shithead's tail. Colored me invested, boy. You're not much for conversation, but you're a hell of a storyteller. If by some miracle we make it out of this alive, you best give our story the same amount of justice.
Oh, I'll make it a priority. One night, she overheard the prior speaking to a penitent whaler. During his confession, he described his captain, who just so happened to match the man who she had been searching for all this time. She tailed him to the docks, and sure enough, the captain was her guy. She donned a disguise of a sailing man, snuck aboard his ship. She sailed with him for 20 months, waiting for an opportune moment to strike. She almost got careless, but the sound of her mother's dying words helped maintain her patient, methodical approach. Find him, blind him, tie him to a pole and break his fingers to splinters. Drag him to a hole until he wakes up naked, clawing at the ceiling of his grave.
So what's next? How'd she get him? Did she get him?
After 20 long months of sailing, she finally had a window of opportunity. And right as she was about to seize it, the sky turned black. The captain quailed. The once serene deck was now full of screams and the sound of wood snapping. Before they knew it, they were in the stomach of a giant whale. And here we are, Charlie. I know who you really are. What you're really like. Everyone chewed alive, but us. What providence, what divine intelligence. You survive as well as me.
Listen! I'm sorry! I've changed! I have a family now! Please!
I have waited for years to see those eyes fill up with fear. I found you. We found you, you worm! Now lean in close while I whisper the last words you will ever hear.